You go in to have a medical checkup. You pay your $50, that's your deductible from your medical insurance. The doctor sees you for 15 minutes, pronounces you healthy, and you walk out. You know that the insurance company is paying $100 or more for that same 15 minutes. Does that seem fair to you? Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And we are continuing in our series, the fourth part of our series on Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. We're on the chapter of specialized knowledge. Now, let's talk a little bit about that. All right. First of all, we live in a world where there's never been more information available. We live in the information age. You can get on your computer and find out a whole lot about a wide number of different subjects. It's available to you. But knowledge is power only to the extent that it is organized into a definite plan of action and directed to a definite end. Before you can be sure of your ability to transmute desire into its monetary equivalent, you'll require specialized knowledge of the service, merchandise, or profession which you intend to offer in return for your fortune. So, why are we paying the doctor so much money? Think of all the years of school that doctor went to. Think of all of the training that doctor went through. You're not paying for 15 minutes of his or her time. You're paying for the specialized knowledge that they have been able to accumulate over the years. As a matter of fact, when you're looking for a doctor, when you have an operation, you look for one that is very experienced. Why? Because they have accumulated more knowledge, they have more experience. Do you follow what I'm saying? So the key thing about knowledge is that it's absolutely necessary. Specialized knowledge is necessary for you to achieve any worthwhile endeavor. Once again, before we continue, I want to point out that getting a lot of help here from Earl Nightingale's video, his condensed version of Think and Grow Rich, and I'm quoting a lot from that and adding, of course, my own 2 cents. But the point here is that specialized knowledge is one of the key essentials, the key ingredients in the recipe for you to become that special 5%er. Perhaps you need much more specialized knowledge than you have the ability or the inclination to acquire. And if that's true, you may bridge your weakness through the aid of your mastermind group. Now, we're going to talk more about the mastermind group later, but let me give you an example. Just in the construction of this video, of this channel, is a tremendously good example. One of the things that is necessary for us to produce videos is that somebody, me, that I have some specialized knowledge about what it takes to become a 5%er. My job is to project this information to Eli and you so that you can take advantage of the blueprints that we are showing you how to go step by step by step by step, this specialized knowledge. All right, well, that's an essential ingredient. However, to produce a video, what does it take? It takes a camera, it takes an editor, it takes the knowledge of how to upload. All of these things, none of these things were abilities that I possessed. I had somebody write out for me step by step by step by step. When you get to the computer, you press this button, you go to that, you do that, you hit all the different little facets of the computer. I don't understand how they work. It's not critical that I understand how they work. The fact is, I know that they work because this person that had specialized knowledge has the capability of laying it out for me. So I took advantage of that specialized knowledge. The same thing is true with editing. I have no idea how to edit any of these videos. I have no idea how to put them together. The point is, I have someone in my group, my mastermind group. It's not knowledge that I need to know offhand, as long as I have somebody that's ready, willing, and able to do it, that does have that knowledge and the capability of fulfilling it. So once again, if there's some things that you don't know, specialized knowledge, you can form a mastermind group. And once again, we're going to go over the mastermind group a little bit later. But you got to realize that you have to have some specialized knowledge. My specialized knowledge is the content of this video. You have to set aside a time every day for learning more about what you want to do for a living, or for whatever project it is that you want to complete. You can't just run ahead and go ahead and do it. There's different ways to learn things. One way is that's one of the critical things about getting the importance of a mentor. Somebody that's been there, that's done that. In the old days, what they used to do is they would have somebody that would be an apprentice. There would be the master, and then there would be the apprentice. Same principle, isn't it? Specialized knowledge being passed on to somebody, and you went through the steps of day by day. You were there, you paid for it with the work that you contributed to the master, and your end result was that you would accumulate the specialized knowledge that you would need to, let's say, be a blacksmith back in the day. So the point is, you must put in the time, you must have the discipline necessary to learn a little something every single day. Think of all of the books that I've read, all the videos that I've watched, that I've quoted. I mean, we've made like, I don't know, close to 400 or so videos on this channel, and talk about different subjects all the time. Where does this information come from? It comes from setting aside time every day, and the learning for me never stops. The learning for a good doctor never stops. There's advances that happen all the time. And if you want to be special, if you want to be in that 5% group, you have to possess some sort of specialized knowledge, which might be a specialized skill. As an example, LeBron James has a special skill, all right, that he worked on, that he devoted time to. He didn't just all of a sudden become born, graduate high school, and then become a great basketball player. Seth Curry didn't become a great shooter. All of a sudden, one day they passed him a ball, and there he was a great shooter. It takes work, it takes effort, it takes dedication, it takes discipline. And you have to set aside a certain amount of time every single day so that you can increase your specialized knowledge in order to put you in the position where you can stand out. Because if you want to receive a important monetary value like the doctor for that 15 minutes of time, think of, like we said, think of all the time and effort that was put in, that put the doctor in that position so that they could charge you a whole ton of money for doing their services. Does that make some sense? So, chapter number 4, specialized knowledge. It's critical that you find yourself a mentor, a mastermind group, people to help you, people that are sympathetic with what it is you want to achieve. And sometimes that can be reading books, sometimes that can be watching videos. You want to obtain that specialized knowledge from any possible source that you can muster, but it is a key element in the recipe of success. And because we're never going to end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's all get out there and take charge. I'm Eli's dad.